Okay guys, so this is day 2 Cancon. We're now doing best painted. So this is my opponent for the first round. He's got 16 hinds backed up by pole allies. Very nice army. And then this is the opponent yesterday. Everyone's laying their armies out so that people can vote on who they want as the best painted. This is next army. It's Soviet and Czech allies. And then this is Ian's army we played yesterday.
The best opponent.
We're not doing that yet. You've got to play the other 3 people.
Oh, sorry.
I might be a total prick to you in this game.
You can't put my name down yet, Ian. Do it later.
Shut up, Ben. Sit down a second. I was just asking if he wanted it. If he wanted it, it was his because he's a mate. So it's called corruption or nepotism.
Oh, is that what it's called?
But otherwise, you've got it, man. We've got to encourage these foreigners to come over. I told you that. We've got to be nice to them. Guests and them.
That's right. That's right. So this guy over here is North Korean army. He's even got his great leader's photo. Every time his photo's around, he wins. Every time it's not, he doesn't. And then this is another Soviet player. He's painted on his numbering for his BMP2s. Very nice. Infantry, they're done.
Oh, this is the Korean one, isn't it?
These are the Koreans. Great leader. Right here. And these are the Marines. Very nice woodland camel.
Beautiful army, isn't it?
It is a beautiful army.
Yep.
Look at the detail on these guys. He did a really good job.
So we consider this impassable or could be very difficult going for a cross check?
These are all hand painted, yeah?
Yes, mate.
Amazing. Amazing work.
Yeah, it's like a 7-stage woodland camo on the infantry.
And you tried to follow a template of some sort?
Just by eye, man. All of this is by eye. I basically paint a vehicle and then I try and match the other vehicles to suit that vehicle.
Yeah, but that's historical, right? The template is fixed.
By eye, I've actually gone off an MERDC template and then I've tried to replicate that through all of the vehicles as I go. So,
that's insane. That's too much. That's too much work. I'm so happy Soviets just put on emblems wherever they like and stuff like that. Eh? And then this is Gary's army, which we played the other day.
Last night, so they're not as good looking, I'm afraid.
They look good. And these are his British infantry.
is it not within 8 or 10?
And then the French infantry.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And this is... Sorry, what's your name?
Lee.
Lee. This is Lee's army. He is playing British.
Yes.
And West Germans.
Yes.
Yes, so he played Lance yesterday. Do you mind if I take one guy out? Just take a look.
No, go for it.
So these are his British. Very nice. Very nice. And then he's got West German
I just haven't put them out because it just takes too long to put them out.
And then put them back in. Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially in the middle of a tournament.
Especially when you start with half your army in delayed reserve, so you can't get on the table anyway.
Well, your opponents.
Oh, well, he's in that context, he's very lucky.
Oh, because he doesn't have to take everything out.
Well,
He's only got one platoon on. You take the platoon out, it's formation morale. And this is Lance. This is Baghdad army. That's true. That's true. That's true. It's Iraqi style. Ding, what's this? Oh. Lose points for consistency. Instant markdown. Or Desert Storm and then...
No, Gulf had this. They've already dread Cobra dude.
Yeah. Did they have this? The Golden Harriers? Saddam Hussein one, is it?
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein's son bought Golden Harriers. Alright, that's all we got today, guys. That's all 12 players. I haven't seen Chris's army, but I don't think he's going to bring it out. Yeah. Let's go back to our table.
yeah.
These are check, yeah.
Did you cut up a plastic for that?
Yeah. So I'm playing that list we talked about. He's playing 12 hinds with as allies of Afghansti, and then he's playing poles as his main, which is why he's got 16 hinds on the table. Now, because of the Afghansti list, I'm playing Scott today over here. Yeah, and he's got 16 hinds. Because of the Afghansti rule, he's going to have to bring 12 hinds on with the 3 Afghansti units. He's got 12 platoons in total. Yeah, so he's going to bring all that, and I don't know if I've got enough, but we'll see how it turns out. He's got 12 hinds to start, and then from reserves. I've got 8 gophers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's
we'll see how it goes.
it's mutually scary.
It is mutually scary. If I screw up, it's all yours.
And vice versa.
And vice versa, yeah. Alright, so he's won the role for attacker. We are playing dust up, we're both attacking. So he's chosen this quarter and I've chosen that quarter. We'll place deployment markers and then we'll get started. Okay guys, so Scott is doing something really interesting for the first round. He's got to put 6 on, it's dust up, and he's decided to leave everything off the table, which means 12 hinds. All the helicopters. Are the infantry coming down or
Oh, the infantry is on.
All 3 infantry will be on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So all 3
No, I
infantry
wasn't
will be
going
on.
to leave them off.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was
Just
talking
that if I left the helicopters on and you rolled to move first, you get a freebie shot.
I get a free
with
shot
all your
at
gophers at my helicopters. That can be devastating. It would take a few out. Whereas I want to set it up so that I arrange the shooting at you how I want.
That's right, yep, that makes sense. You do understand that it's a meeting engagement. So my gophers wouldn't be able to fire on the first turn anyway, if I go first.
Oh, right. That's true.
I still agree with you, there's no benefit because, but it's up to you.
But if you go first,
Yes.
it makes the difference to me that they're off the table because they can't defensive fire anyway. So they're going to come on in my turn, whether it's first or second.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll leave them off.
Yeah. If they're okay, guys. The mission is dust up, so we're gonna have to roll to see who goes first. But that's a brief idea of our deployment zone. The objective markers are in the standard positions for a tournament, there and there, and underneath them and over there. Fairly standard. My reserves will come in from that edge, his reserves will come in from this edge. So, all the hinds are off, it's just the 3 infantry. He's chosen to put his T-55 off table, HQ. Yeah, sorry?
Oh, the HQ.
Yeah, the HQ. Yeah. So, I think that's it. We can roll to see who goes first. Now, he doesn't want to go first.
No.
Oh, I got 5. Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank
All right,
you.
so I'm first. All right, and we'll go and we'll be back after that. Okay, guys, we're done with turn 1. Let me just lower the ISO. This is a bit bright. Okay, so we're done with turn 1. I dashed all my guys up. Tanks also dashed. Infantry dashed. And then over there we dashed out and 3 of them bombed. Geniuses that they are. So I moved all my infantry around. I forgot he had air landing, so I left some infantry behind. And over here I brought my infantry forward. Don't forget that this mission is being played on dusk, so we will have... Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay, gonna roll blitz.
Alright guys, cue Flight of the Valkyrie. We've got all 12 hinds coming down. And if all goes well, I believe I should have killed 6 and he should have killed all my gophers.
With the firepower, just kill 4 ones.
4, yeah, I'll kill 4 and you will kill 6 gophers.
That would be nice.
Let's hope it doesn't happen. we don't need to play through the whole game, guys. Really, just turn 1's good enough. We'll know how it's going to end up from there. Okay. I don't have my tripod with me, so I'm not going to be able to record all the dice rolls, but I'll let you guys know how it goes after. So we're looking at 16 shots, 12 hits, 6 fails, 3 kills. He's looking at 9 left, 6 hits. Yeah, 6, between 5 and 6 hits, and 4 kills. So I should have 4 left, 6 bailed, and the 2 checks that I bailed are not coming back in. So see how it goes. A lot of it has got is dependent. We'll see how it goes. Okay guys, we're done with attacker defender turn 1. what we did was defender turn 2. I'm actually the defender. We fired spigots at the Hinds. Didn't manage to kill any of them. He's got 6 left.
What's the range of the spigots?
56. And then the T-72s moved up. They didn't bug this time. Yeah, please go ahead. If anything, we tried to do a rush assault. We ran in, assaulted the building, didn't get in. We didn't manage to.
So he's going to join them and roll.
He can't.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Company commander.
yeah, but your unit leader is here.
You can't attack.
Only those within command can benefit from blitz.
Ah, right.
Yeah, but you can just dash if you want.
Yeah.
You can dash and then follow me with him because they'll be in at that time.
Okay. Oh, so in that case, well, no, I can't dash in front of me. So I just do. So that is what we're doing.
Yep.
Because if they don't hold out, it's all over.
Do you want to move your commander over? Because his courage is 2.
I know. I'm just thinking though, I could lead these forward after I machine gun you, because if I hold back, I think you're just going to murder me very quickly. So I'm actually. So that's their tactical.
Yes, that's right.
Then this boy here. I know it's crazy and I'll probably die anyway, but I think if I sit still, you're going to annihilate me. So I'm going to do a blitz to move. Oh no, if I blitz, I can't assault, can I?
Yes, you can assault if you blitz. You can assault if you follow me though.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're within 16, so I
12. 14.
I mean, the point is I can move 8
Yep.
and then shoot 8.
Oh, yes.
That's the route.
So probably the front rank. We'll get the front rank.
Yeah.
So anyway, we killed 6 of the Hinds. The other 6 are still around. We killed 5. 1 ran. And then other than that, we did an assault. He was down to a single Afghanistan stand. And Scott heroically pulled one out of his ass. He pushed all these guys back. I don't know.
Actually, I didn't roll that great. It's more that your 2 on the morale was the killer.
I don't know. They lost 1 RPG guy. So, you know, 56 guys were like crying over Ivan and they just ran backwards. It's terrible.
Because I actually missed with all 3 of my defensive fire shots. We didn't roll great.
Yeah, you missed everything.
You rolled bad.
I rolled bad on the kill, yeah.
If they come on and there was a whole unit of Gophers left, then that was really, then even my reserves wouldn't make much headway. Whereas if I had 6 left with another 4 coming on and your Gophers were gone, then the Hinds could have dominated and really took up your tanks. But,
Yes.
But it was...
Yeah, like I said, I think it was down to turn 1.
Yeah.
If you had taken out the Gophers, it wouldn't have been fun for me. It would have been just a mad rush over here.
Yeah, yeah. And I had 3 waves of infantry to counter.
Yes.
But once they were all still there...
And my opponent, Scott, has something to say to Singaporeans.
Oh, hello. Apart from playing games, I'm a transport planner and engineer economist. And Singapore, people might complain about it, but I actually think, and a lot of people in my line of work think, you've got the best transport road pricing system, or one of the 2 best in the world, because although there might be some downsides, it's the lesser of 2 evils. If you want to see what happens to a rich city that doesn't have it, go to Sydney. The congestion is just stuffed. And they've built a whole lot of toll roads, and they don't pay for themselves. So, yeah, you guys got it right. So next time someone argues with the government, it's the lesser of 2 evils.
All right, thanks a lot for the game, Scott.
Thanks, Ben. You're a gentleman. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I'm here for my 2nd round of Cancon for the 2nd day. So this is interesting. In Singapore, we don't get to change our battle plans. Over here, you pay them. You get to review them after you see your opponent's list. So I thought that was really interesting. But I think my opponent and my opponent for this round is Lee. He is playing the British and West German allies. And I think we mind-fucked each other. He wanted to go, he thought I was going attack, so he wanted to go attack to force me into a defensive or meeting engagement of sorts. I thought he was going to defend, so I wanted to do a meeting engagement of sorts, and I chose defend. He chose attack, and now he's attacking me with a British infantry Koi, and I'm defending with the Czech tanks. So we'll see how it goes. The game's wide open, yeah.
Proverbially, time will tell.
Time will tell, it will. The first thing he did was I minefield this area up. And 1 more mine over here on the building. He actually went right through with Luke's. He passed his 4+, he passed his skill, and nobody got hurt. Pretty amazing stuff. But I guess that's what scouts are supposed to do. So we're now looking at his Milans, just deploying everything here now, and then after that we'll start. Yeah, back to the desert table for the day 2. They did shuffle the terrain around a little bit. I also managed to do a spearhead out over into here and capture the fort. So that's really what I was hoping for. So we'll see if it works.
Hi guys, this is bottom of turn 1 right now. I popped my ambush. We engaged everything over on this end of the table. We managed to pin both squads with artillery, danas and everything, kind of wiping them out over here, but we didn't really kill any of the Gepards. He's rolling to unpin now for his guys. These are the infantry. They're moving forward and advancing on all fronts. So be back.
Alright, so it's turn 3 now on the my turn, and sorry, turn 3 attacker. What I did last round was I moved my T-72s up, we bombarded, and then we assaulted. We assaulted them, and then they were pincered in the corner, so they couldn't move out. 2 got out, and the rest had to be captured. This platoon is the only one that failed to unpin, everybody else unpinned very nicely. The Gepard is unbailed, he moved up to the mountain, he's going to take side shots at the T-72s. Alright, so now we're going to attack at turn 3. Cancon guys, Cancon, it's a fun game. Okay guys, how many? My head's on. Okay. Rolling infantry saves. Oh, 2 died. Okay, so it's now the last round of the day. It's a big Coke can here. Push everybody up. And look at my opponent. It's Lance. I paid $1,000 ticket to play this idiot in another country. So far what he's done is he has shot and killed my artillery. You roll? Okay, come on. You shoot them lah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Lance is being a bit aggressive with this. He's trying to assault me. There are people inside here as well. Okay, so what you're shooting in, is it?
Yeah, shooting in.
Okay.
Shooting in the guy.
Okay, can.
So 1, 2, 3, or 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
1, 2, 13 shots. 3, 4,
5, 6, 7. So these 7 guys will fire in. These 2 can fire at the guys in front. Alright, go for it. Okay guys, we're now at top of turn, bottom of turn 3. I moved all my T-72s up, we fired into his infantry. He's got a whole bunch of infantry at the back here. We didn't hit anybody, so he's fine. And then we fired in and we killed the Hueys off with all the AA we could muster. The Yorks are still moving on, he's moving his reserves on, he's got 2 of them. The M60s as well as the mortars. They're gonna die. And then, yeah, so now we're going to defend at turn 4. I think. Yeah. Okay, it's turn 5. Bottom of turn 5. So Lance has lost these guys. 2 are dead, 1's bailed. He's remounting his M113s over there. The T-72's moved up. We're trying to assault. I gotta say, I think these crosses look really nice when you do it from the top, huh? If you were airman, you'd be just aim right on them. Yeah, we pinned. Okay, over here, we've been trying to kill them, but we've been missing a lot with the spigots, and we failed to unpin them with the boss looking on twice in a row. So 2+ failed twice. He's been having a pretty good run at the infantry. Okay guys, this is turn 6. I did an assault with my T-72s on his last platoon, and we fucked it up. So the Czechs don't have a very good counter-attack, so it was a 4+ counter-attack. We played about 5 practice games, and in all practice games I beat Lance, but in this time, when it came down to the wire, it just didn't happen. I locked his reserves down over here. his Hueys did a really good job of wiping infantry down. So I couldn't use my BTR formation to go up. And the T-72s, when they finally had to do a charge, we did okay. We killed 2, but then it was dragons, because there are multiple teams in contact. He can choose who he wants to die. So he chose the dragons to die, and the infantry assaulted back. I rolled a 3, which would have been a pass if I was Soviet, but because I'm Czech, they fell back. End of turn 6, it's his turn. He can push. I'm not on 4, so he can push me off pretty easily. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the coverage for Cancon. Do stick around. We'll ask Chris a couple of questions, and then we'll see his answers.